Executive bathroom. Ooh. 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 Oh. I got the feeling. Money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. Is it from a song? Extreme bathrooms? What the hell? You can't even see yourself in the mirror. That's unfortunate. It would have been fun. But this is the first actual window? Or no, it's not, but no, never mind. I was wondering where I would jump from, where I did in the previous play. Uh-huh. Okay, and then what's here? Oh, you can open it. What the hell? Business strategy? Killing pandas? Are you serious? Can you go in here? You can. Ooh, that looks great. Love the particles. You go up, down. Is this Stanley? Same place. Okay, sure. Okay, so this just does nothing. It's massive. Bam. My speech is a bit off today. I need to go to the dentist.
Mind control facility.
Oh yeah, okay. And then last time I went back.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Nah, it will be fine. Right?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Did I actually die? No, I didn't. I think.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his death,
Fuck!
It reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was
why would an office building have
plucking the eyeballs from a blind man?
I mean, why
So
would it
he
have a mind
designed,
control center?
willingly
Fair
accepted
point.
this
But
violent end
why
to
would
his
it
brief
have
and
one of
shallow
these?
life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh? The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
So if you work in an office and every day is the same until your last day, then it has no meaning? Is that the conclusion? Probably not. Yeah, this is a museum, I believe, of everything that's in. Nature paintings. Ooh. Answer. Filing cabinet. Art computers. Oh, solitaire. Credits. Countdown desk? Yeah, we haven't been there yet. Don't spoil it.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Sure.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
Nope. Oh, there's actually nothing happening. Fuck. Okay. Sure. I thought I was waiting, but of course it's only waiting when it says loading. This is different. Again?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, I don't want to enter the door on my left. Maybe I should.
His office.
Okay. Hello?
And could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Okay, fair point. Fair point. I mean, point taken.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yes.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
No idea.
Stanley thought to himself. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. I mean...
No. He refused to believe it.
No.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Sure. How does it work again? I mean, you can go to the other room on the left and then you can turn it all off.
And when at last he found the source of the room's... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
That's very extra.
How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Yes.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right.
I pressed 1.
You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. You erased
them?
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
How does this work?
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
No, I don't get it.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
They're all different.
Buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will save me.
You're annoying.
That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
Yes.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
It's so on point.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
Is the big boom here?
Blown to pieces.
Should I stay
here? Will you
here?
cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Time is always the same.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Is it for...
What could it mean?
No, never mind.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Of course.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Fuck you.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Right.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Shall I do it? No.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No! I'm walking through the blue door.
I still don't think you're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Can you walk back? There's the blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Thank you.
You see?
I appreciate it.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Okay.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Oh God, no.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Sure.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Amazing. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'm going to stop you there.
Please rate
now,
your
tell me
experience.
about your experience with this new version.
5.
Would you say that the game
5
benefited
stars.
from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Give me the option.
You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ooh. Leaderboard. Chill. Oh, they're all offline. 2 seconds? What the fuck? Me. You're so mean. I have friends on Steam. I don't know half of them, but I have them. Can I go again in the door? Do anything?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Ooh!
The baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
No! Oh! Super annoying. Fuck this baby. Bye.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing.
You're welcome.
Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What are we going to play? The Stanley Parable.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then...
Where? Where are you?
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Yes.
Isn't it grand?
Yes.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Yes.
Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Ooh! I don't remember this at all. What? Music, everything. Oh! Mining! I mine all day, I mine all night.
It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No! Also, I have no pickaxe. Mushrooms! I can't do anything.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game. Yes!
Hey,
I
Portal.
don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Yes!
You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is. Oh,
maybe I'll play Portal after this one.
Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Companion cube. Storage cube? What is it called? Oh. There you go. Yes.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
No!
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just...
Oh. What the fuck? Where am I? Hey, lots. What's happening? Why is the narrator gone?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
I
and
feel
if he's
so
learned
belittled.
the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him.
Although he's
He
not
needs
scolding
me.
me, but...
Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Mm-hmm.
I can wait.
Mm-hmm. But the end is never the end, so it's... it's always the same time when you start.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
What
mean?
could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to... Let me prove that
last
I'm
time
on your
I went
side. Give me a
through the
chance.
blue door, so this time I'll go straight to the red
Now listen
door?
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Sure.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
I still want to get
Running
the
and running
library,
and running, just the way you're doing
bookstore,
right now.
whatever.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
No, don't. Oh. Huh? I feel tricked again. Oh.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Sure. Let's go back. Whatever
No,
this is.
wait. Where are you going?
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh. I want to get
Please,
a
no,
bookstore.
Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh. Oh! I don't like that. That sucks. Was this the only option? I don't like it. What will happen if I go back? Oh! Sick.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Okay, so this is the only way then.
No! What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you?
Okay. Then give me an alternative. What am I doing here?
Are you... You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Maybe? No.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing. No! Oh, thank God.
Oh.
You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Really?
No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No! What the hell? Stop manipulating me.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Nah, this is too dark for me. I don't like
make a
this.
choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Yeah?
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back. Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
And on that note, let's end it. So I was curious about some things and I decided to open up good old Wikipedia. The Stanley Parable is an interactive drama and walking simulator? But you don't even have legs! Written and developed by Davey Radin. Ah yeah, 2011. So it's been a while. It's 10 years old. Almost. Oh, I had no idea it was a free mod for Half-Life. Oh, that's cool. The player guides a silent protagonist named Stanley alongside narration by British actor Kevin? How does he look like? Yeah, he looks like a narrator. Okay, cool. The Stanley Parable remake on display at the Computerspiele Museum Berlin. Yeah, I've been there actually. Oh, that's been a while ago. The museum is quite fun actually. I do recommend it. But I don't remember seeing this one. In May 2014, an announcer pack featuring the voice of the narrator was released for the multiplayer online battle arena game Dota 2. That is so much fun! Stanley Parable appearing during an episode of the 3rd season of House of Cards, where President Frank Underwood is being shown the game by a novelist and video game reviewer who is writing his biography, where the puzzling nature of the game's ability to contradict narrative elements was used. That is so much fun! Oh yeah, the Beginner's Guide, a spiritual successor to the Stanley Parable. I have that one! Oh, okay, so I'm not playing, what was it? Portal next? I'll be playing the Beginner's Guide. I have it. It's cool. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to be playing all night, I think. Alright. Bye bye.